As soon as I want to make something different for you other than news episode, here is something really exciting and intriguing popping out on the rock number 10, for example. I guess I really should stop turning over all the rocks I see about World of Tanks, but you know, I actually cannot help myself. As soon as I see something exciting, something new, something intriguing, like in this case, I would like to share that with you, my friends. Actually, I would like to share that with you as soon as possible, and this is the case over here as well with today's episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to yet another news episode featuring Lorraine 50T. I have to be honest with you, as soon as I saw Lorraine in the name, my heart actually skipped a beat. I thought this is another artillery, but luckily, or unluckily, it is not. In this episode, I am going to show you first details, pictures, HD models, HD pictures on the battlefield actually as well about his upcoming Tier 9 French promotional, as they call this vehicle on the Russian news site, Lorraine 50T, a heavy tank. Yes, once again a Tier 9 vehicle, which looks a lot like the vehicle you are watching on the background at the moment, one of the Tier 10 French heavy tanks, Mle 54, but the reward vehicle is kind of a Frankenstein or kind of a mixture between two different tanks, and so actually let's take a look at some pictures, so enjoy it on the background. As you can see, the hull is kind of like Lorraine 40T, and the turret is directly from either Mle 51 or from 54. But the hull, even though it seems to be from Lorraine, you can see a bit more welding over there, so I guess a bit thicker armor than on Lorraine. Kind of a Frankenstein vehicle once again, I don't know where they're going with this, where they are taking the information about those vehicles, because not too long time ago I made one episode about STRV heavy tank coming into this game fairly soon with Grunwan's hull combined with Centurion's turret. Maybe some of you have seen that episode. If you haven't seen that episode, or if you want to know more about STRV K, I believe was the name of the tank, Tier 9 Swedish heavy tank on Supertest, go check it out, video is on my channel. Just type STRV K World of Tanks and you should see it. But about this tank, about Lorraine 50T, as they are saying on What Express, translated directly using Google Translator from Russian to English, the project of the French middle tank of the 50s, which consisted of installing a 120mm gun on the hull and chassis of another experimental Lorraine 40T tank, which was tested at the same time. The work was completed at the stage of design documentation. This is as much as we know about the history of this vehicle at the moment. No other information. So as we know, Lorraine 40T we have in the game, originally actually many years ago when they first introduced the French medium tanks into this game, Lorraine 40T arrived into World of Tanks as a Tier 9 auto-loading Tech 3 medium tank. Auto-loading Tier 9 medium tank. Then they removed it, they replaced it with Badger 25T AP, and it was reintroduced as a Tier 8 premium medium tank, which is also in the game. But this vehicle, as far as I understand, existed only in people's imagination, on documents, on blueprints maybe, but at least it is based on something we already have in World of Tanks. Let's add Lorraine and Mle together, and this is the result. Another Tier 9 tank, by the way. Yeah, I want to talk about that. I really do not know where they are going to put all those Tier 9 vehicles which are on the Supertest. We have that STRV K. We have a couple more vehicles, Tier 9 tanks on Supertest under testing at the moment, and now this one as well. I know we have ranked battles season or next season coming, 2020 to 2021 season coming. Maybe one of the rewarded vehicles, maybe for the future frontline seasons, Steel Hunter seasons, maybe some other special game modes. I don't know where the hell they are going to put all those vehicles, because I really do not see Lorraine 50T being a Tech 3 tank, because we already have that Mle 51, 54 heavy tank Tech 3 in the game, and I do not see them making extremely similar Tech 3 next to it. So I would scratch that option already. So most likely it is going to be kind of a reward vehicle somewhere, but where? I have no idea, and so far I haven't seen any information about that as well. All I have seen was what the Express mentioning, it is a tier or level 9 promotional tank added to the Supertest, into 1.9.1 actually for Supertest players. Anyway, and now I think let's take a look at some details, what we have from the Supertest. As always, keep in mind, everything is subject to change, but we can get an idea at least what Wargaming is thinking about doing to this tank. Let's take a look. So firepower with 120mm gun seems to be, well, DPM seems to be really bad. 264mm of penetration, which with AP round, which is really nice actually. 400 alpha damage, but DPM 1668. I don't know, I guess this is going to be tuned a bit, because I do not see, this is one thing what is going to be tuned a bit, because I do not see such a low DPM on this type of tank. I do not see that happening. Reload time 14.4 seconds, let's round it up, 14.4 seconds, no, big no. So reload time most likely is going to be tuned. Shell velocity 1067 with AP rounds, I guess. APCR, of course, as you can see, it carries AP, APCR and HE. APCR, of course, has a better shell velocity. APCR gives you 308mm of penetration. Now, maneuverability, also known as gun handling, actually. Gun handling accuracy 0.38 is decent. Aiming time 2.88 could be better, definitely. Aiming circle spread, like all the hidden stats, what you do not see in the game. After shot 2.87. What stands out? Well, actually, none of those on the move accuracy, vehicle traverse accuracy, those are actually all really bad. 0.23. I know verse accuracy guns, bigger guns that have like 0.19 and stuff like that. So maybe something they are looking into as well. Gun depression -10 degrees. Is extremely good. Has turret rotation speed 27 degrees per second and hull rotation speed 30 degrees per second. So firepower wise, gun handling wise, maybe some hidden stats are going to be buffed. Aiming time, I don't know. Okay, it can stay the same if we get some better DPM, if we get a bit faster reload time. Definitely it needs it. Mobility, it has 980 horsepower engine. Specific power is 19.6, boys. Boy, this is really mobile heavy tank. Top speed 50, reverse speed 15. Terrain resistance numbers are okay as well. Brake force, oh, okay. Max climb angle 25 degrees, okay, some interesting stats over here. Survivability, this vehicle is going to have 1900 hit points. I am going to show you the 3D model, well, one picture of the armor model in a second, because over here we do not see any armor values. Scoutability, it has 380 meter view range. Camo values 4%. What else interesting? I guess nothing over here, so let's switch to the armor model. This is the only armor model picture I was able to find. Shout out to the Raging Raptor, by the way, for providing this picture to me, for linking this to me, basically. So this is the armor model. Hull, frontal hull, we can see, if you line up the color, it is either 140 or 155. It seems to be more like 155, I think, or 140. 140. So it has a pikey nose, so it can bounce stuff, but lower plate seems to be big, so easy penetration most likely. And versus the tanks, this tank is able to face, or is going to face tier 10s, tier 9s. Do not count on your hull armor too much. Maybe it is going to bounce some sniping shots, and that is it. Although angles sometimes can be trollish, you know, but usually they do not work as you want them to work. Turret seems to be quite a tough one. A lot of spaced armor in the gun mantle, so that helps you out. Plus the turret itself, frontal turret armor itself, seems to be, if we line up the colors once again, 220 plus millimeters, I would say. occasionally 300. The very bottom part of the frontal turret seems to be 300 or 260 color. Sides extremely weak, really weak side armor. Roof seems to be a green as well, hopefully not overmatchable, although this tank is actually quite a high profile tank. So I don't know how many vehicles should be able to penetrate it easily, besides artillery of course. But yeah, this is how the armor profile looks like on Lorraine 50T. So let me know what you think about this vehicle. Well, DPM definitely needs to be buffed a bit. 1600 in tier 9 is not going to cut it. Tier 8 premium vehicles even have, tier 8 premium heavy tanks even have more DPM. Many other tanks have more DPM, so most likely that was just a placeholder number that they shared with us. But all the other stats seems to be kinda believable. Mobility seems to be believable. And it is, hopefully it is going to be a mobile heavy tank like all the Frenchies at the moment, AMX 50B and so on. I actually am kinda excited because I like mobile heavy tanks, I like mobile vehicles overall. Yeah, we'll see how this vehicle behaves. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. I catch you next time with something else, and next time when I'm going to show you World of Tanks action, hopefully I have all the winners from the previous giveaway as well, celebrating 10th anniversary, World of Tanks 10th anniversary on this channel. It is my previous upload, so go check it out if you haven't done that already. And in the video I said if the video does good, we are going to get more deals, and I'm able to do more giveaways like I did in that episode. And guys, oh boy, you absolutely crushed it. No other way to put it, you absolutely crushed all my expectations. So many more new subscribers that this like ratio is absolutely through the roof as well. Guys, more giveaways are coming. Because if this is not good for the next deals, I do not know what is. Guys, you absolutely crushed it. Made my entire month. Thank you so much for that. I am going to announce winners most likely not in my next video, but the video after that, because next video is also going to be kind of special. Stay tuned for that, check that out. Yeah, exciting times. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for tuning in, for watching this one. Hit the like button if you enjoy stuff over here. Hit the dislike button if you don't. Catch you next time. Stay awesome, stay sexy, take care, and bye.